the occasion of National Science Day remind us all that we must explore the world of science to enlighten ourselves with new knowledge and inculcate the scientific temper and innovative mindset among ourselves. A very good morning to everyone. School of Sciences, Indira Gandhi National Open University, welcome you all on the occasion of National Science Day 2023 and the launch of the postgraduate diploma in geoinformatics program, that is PGDGI. To grace this occasion, we are privileged and honored to have with us our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Indira Gandhi National Open University, Nageshwar Rao sir, will join us for the presidential address. And our guest of honor, Dr. Shailesh Nayak, Director, National Institute of Advanced Study, Bangalore. Our keynote speaker, Dr. S.K. Vatsle, Advisor and Head, DST, New Delhi, and Dr. Shrikant Mohapatra, Pro-Vice Chancellor, IGNOU. We also welcome Pro-Vice Chancellors of IGNOU, Professor Satyakam, Professor Uma Kanchila, Professor Sumitra Reddy, and Dr. Manroop Singh, respected dignitaries, directors of various schools and divisions, and IGNOU faculty colleagues. Today, due to the immense hard work of School of Sciences, together with National Center for Innovation in Distance Education, NCIDE, and Regional Service Division, RSD, we have gathered to celebrate the National Science Day. In 1986, the Government of India, on the proposal of National Council for Science and Technology Communication, NCSTS, declared 28 February as National Science Day to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect by Indian physicist Nobel Prize winner Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman, Sir C.V. Raman, on 28 February 1928. Before starting this event officially, to put ourselves in the hand of our Temple of Knowledge, IGNOU, I request the COE technical team to please start the fulgi and all of you to rise up for the fulgi.
यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय सरल सुगम शिक्षा का आलय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय ज्योत जलाए ज्ञान की स्वाध्याय की अनुसंधान की राह दिखाए वंचितों को शिक्षा के अधिकार की ना उम्र का कोई बंधन ना बंदिश परिधि की घर घर है बना शिक्षा का देवालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का मान सम्मान पहचान है राष्ट्र का मान वरदान अभिमान है सर्वसुलभ सर्वोत्तम शिक्षा का निर्माण मुक्त और दूरस्थ शिक्षा का महान यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय देश विदेश पटल पर भूषित नवाचार से सज्जित गुणवत्ता से परिपूरित ज्ञानवाणी हिमालय, यही धन धन का विश्वविद्यालय, धन धन का विश्वविद्यालय।
Thank you, everyone. It is well known that knowledge makes people humble. The School of Science is fortunate enough to have a most humble and meticulous person, Professor Meenal Mishra, as our Director of School of Sciences. Due to her constant encouragement and enthusiasm, this event became possible. Now I request Professor Meenal Mishra ma'am for welcoming the gathering and for brief introduction about the school and to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Shailesh Naik.
Thank you so much, Dr. Karuna. Good morning and namaskar to all. Respected Honorable Sir Nageshwar Babu, Sir Vice Chancellor IGNOU, new Vice Chancellor of IGNOU, Professor Satyakant, Professor Uma Kanjigal ma'am, Professor Sujita Kuleti ma'am, Professor Shrikant Mohapatra sir, and Professor Meena sir. Our distinguished guests of today's event, Dr. Shailesh Naik ji, Director, National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore, Dr. S.K. Vashneker, Head and Advisor, International Division, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, all directors, officers from regional centers, registrars, heads of divisions, faculty members, IGNOU fraternity, my fellow students. I extend a hearty welcome to all of you. On behalf of School of Sciences, Indira National University, it is my proud privilege and honor to welcome all of you for this concluding day event of National Science Day celebration and launching of postgraduate diploma in geometry. The virtual launching event is being organized under the visionary leadership Professor Nageshwar Rao sir, our Vice Chancellor. He is actually busy today in a Bangalore meeting, but he will be with us for presidential address. So he has always been a guiding line and source of inspiration for our school. Under his able guidance, the university has received the highest that accreditation A++. I thank him and I express my deep sense of gratitude for his continuous support and motivation, guidance, and encouragement. As you know, School of Sciences has been celebrating National Science Day on 28th February every year. So this year, School of Sciences, in collaboration with Regional Services Division and R&D and National Center for Innovations in Distance Education, NCID. So we have organized, we organized Science Day celebration. So this way, we reached and connected with our learners in every nook and corner of the country. And about this later on, Dr. Sharma ji, he will apprise you about all these events. So, science, technology, innovation, promotional activities were organized in the university regional centers and for a period of 1 month starting from 1st February and today is the concluding day. So this concluding day event is a part of month-long Science Day celebration, which began with a webinar with keynote speaker Dr. Engineer Anup Sinha, Director Vigyan Prasad DST, and Advisor and Head NCST. And we also announced the activities at regional centers and health. We are delighted to heartily welcome a very eminent personality in earth science, our guest of Dr. Shailesh Naik sir, Director, National Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore. Sir, I'm thankful to you that you could find time to share with us your vast experience and knowledge and precious presence. Ninth Sir is connected with us through Zoom platform. Sir will be launching postgraduate diploma in geoinformatics. Sir, I extend a very warm welcome and namaskar to you. I'm happy to share that Nayak Sir is PhD supervisor of my colleague and co-coordinator of PGDTI program, Professor Devi Dardesh. Dr. Shailesh Nayak Sir is a distinguished scientist, Ministry of Earth Science. Sir's specialization is in oceanography, remote sensing. His areas of research include coastal and ocean processes, air-sea interaction, coastal hazards, and coastal geomorphology. Dr. Nayak Sir has received PhD from MS University. Nayak Sir is former Secretary, Ministry of Earth Science, Chairman, Earth Commission, Indian National Center for Ocean Information that inquires. Sir has held key positions in ISRO and other national organizations. Nayak Sir has received several awards. It's a long list to name, but a few. Hari Narayan Lifetime Achievement in Geosciences, Vikram Sarabhai Award, Bhaskara Award, Special Achievement in GIS Award for Tsunami Warning Center. We are overwhelmed to heartily and warmly welcome our keynote speaker today, Dr. S.K. Vashni sir. Sir is Head and Advisor, International Division, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Sir, please kindly consented to share his vast knowledge and experience with us. In spite of his very busy schedule, we have a meeting with Minister at 1:30, so I think we will have a slight change in the program with the permission of.
Message that so with permission of PVC sir, we can slightly have after the launch. Sir,
So, thank you, sir, for kindly agreeing to deliver keynote techniques. A very exciting topic, draft science, technology, and innovation policy in India. Sir was actively involved in drafting science, technology, and technology policy of India. I extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.K. Mahapatra, sir. Sir has always actively supported all the programs of the school. Thank you, sir. I very warmly welcome Dr. Veena, sir, for gracing the occasion. And I also take this as an opportunity to thank Director RSD, Dr. UC Pandey and Director MCID, Dr. Gopi Sharma ji for collaboration in organizing this event. I extend hearty welcome to all the directors of the school, heads of divisions, faculty members from other schools, officers at business centers, IGNOU fraternity, and dear students, my own colleagues. This event is being streamed live on Facebook, and I extend my hearty welcome to all the guests who have joined us today. At the outset, I will just take 2 minutes. I just want to give a brief introduction of School of Sciences. School of Sciences was established in 1986 with 4 disciplines in basic sciences. Presently, the school offers higher education in science in 8 disciplines: biochemistry, chemistry, geography, geology, life sciences, physics, mathematics, and statistics. Faculty are involved in planning, developing, and offering academic programs at awareness, certificate, diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate levels in distance education, and we have research in regular work. The school has also developed and offered value-added programs, capacity building, and skill development at various levels. The school has developed 3 successful multidisciplinary programs with international collaboration like SAP Nation, World Intellectual Property Organization, and Commonwealth. So far, the school has designed 29 programs and 7 MSc programs are at way. Are at various levels of it. School is offering 2 programs to international students in Goldwana project and eVidya Bharat. Faculty has successfully completed many projects funded by government agencies, PST, SAR, UGC, CSIR, DBT, BRNS. Their research inputs have been published in high-impact national and international. I am happy to share that faculty has published over 20 research papers and chapters in the year January 22 till December 22. And this 150 not include IGNOU unit that is self-learning material contributed by the faculty. Let me summarize in brief. In this 120 papers contributed by the faculty, 81 are from published in research journals, 34 are book chapters, book written are 3, and book edited are 2. So now with this brief introduction of this, I again welcome you all for this concluding the event of National Science Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director Ma'am, for giving the brief introduction about the school, about the program, and for introducing our guest of honor, Salish sir. You have been always a true source of support, encouragement, and inspiration. Thank you so much. Now I request Professor Benita Deshmukh sir to give brief introduction about the PGDGI program. Please.
इसके बाद और actually the guest of honor and keynote speaker. I say them to a little bit morning to all. Mathematics has been projected from three fields having tremendous scope in future in the host of application areas. In the report of Geospatial Task Force of MHRD, I predicted that there is a need of several blocks of professionals in the field of geoinformatics in the country at the different levels. Geoinformatics can be understood as the union of earth science and informatics. It is a multidisciplinary field which involves use of various techniques and tools like remote sensing, geographic information system, photogrammetry, and global navigation type system to create spatial database and provide scenarios to find solutions to a variety of problems. It is applicable to all the data that could be linked to a location on the Earth and beyond. Significance of geoinformatics has increased further in recent times. The application in variety of fields from sciences to social science, engineering, commerce, and management disciplines. And recent government policy changes like deregulating the geospatial data, national education policy has also increased the adoption of geospatial technologies. And hence, as per the latest industry estimates, India will need another 10 lakh geoinformatics professionals in the next few years. Considering the demand, the School of Sciences has India developed a PG certificate program in geoinformatics, PGCGI, which has been on offer since July 2014. The continuous feedback from the PGCGI learners and the recent NEET survey suggested that majority of the respondents wanted to pursue higher education in the field from IGNOU. It also revealed the choice of their application area. Considering this, the PGCGI program team has upgraded the PGCGI program into a PG diploma, and the master's program will also be launched very soon. These programs have been developed with the help of several eminent experts drawn from Indian Space Research Organization, Defense Research Development Organization, IITs, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, DST, MOEs, and leading private sector companies. The PG Diploma program aims to provide the learners with basic theoretical knowledge and practical skills in geospatial data handling and analysis. It is designed to expose students to fundamental theoretical principles and practical applications involving the field of remote sensing and image interpretation, GIS and GNSS, digital image processing, spatial analysis and modeling, its application in various fields, basics of R programming, and laboratory exercises which are built upon the free and open source software, as there are several restrictions with respect to commercial software. An important feature is that the program is in alignment with the NAP 2020, as it has features like multiple entry exit option, it is multidisciplinary in nature, skill based, and there is a component of experiential learning. Although it is a challenge to develop a program that is useful for learners coming from a very diverse background, but the program team and the experts have worked hard to put their best. And personally, it is a memorable moment for me as my teacher, from whom I have learned the ABCD of geoinformatics, is here on this occasion to launch. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Benita Deshmukh, sir, for the brief introduction about the program. Now, I humbly request our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra Sarji and Dr. Maniru Singh Meena Sarji and Professor Satyakanti, Professor Umakanti Lalji and Professor Simriti Sukreti ji and our guest of honor Dr. Shailesh Nayak Sarji to please launch the program. The technical team, please play the launch video. So there is a slight change in the program.
Dr. Shailesh Nayak, sir, please say a few words. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, kindly, sir, a few words.
Yeah. I'm very happy to participate in this today's function. And first of all, my greetings to all of you on the National Science Day. And I think it's very apt that you have chosen this day to launch the program on the geoinformatics. It is very important for all the sectors, as we know. Today, it is being used not only in natural resources and the environment, but also the infrastructure development, also in the other sectors, in banking, in insurance, and many others. I mean, practically, there is no other any other field where geoinformatics is not used. And the main reason for this is the word geo or geography and the information links the various aspects, maybe physical objects, natural objects, various processes, and allows us to make the connection between this. So, with this reason, I think the geoinformatics is finding very important, and the government of India has already declared a geospatial policy, which will allow a much easy access to the various data, and I think a lot of new products and services can be built on this. And all this will be possible unless and until we have an education system which can produce scientists, managers, and leaders who can take this subject forward. So, in this connection, I congratulate uh, Beninder Deshmukh and Professor Binal Mishra to design this course, and the Vice Chancellor of IGNOU to agree to include this course in there. And I was very happy to hear that soon the master's course also will be introduced. So I'm extremely happy with this, and my heartfelt thanks to all those who are involved in this. And I wish this program will have a huge success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shailesh Nayak, sir, to elaborate on and briefly introducing the postgraduate diploma and geoinformatics programs to the gathering. I request all the learners associated with us to enroll in this program as well as other programs of School of Sciences. Now, I request Director Ma'am to kindly welcome our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, sir, and Dr. Manmohan Singh Meena, sir, with platform. People Pro-Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Patra, kindly welcome our keynote speaker with a short. And please welcome our Pro-Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Mahapatra, sir, to the platform. Thank you. I humbly welcome you, Vice Chancellor Manmohan sir, please. I humbly welcome you as well. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion by your presence. It is our honor that you have joined us. And I would also, just a minute. Now, for a brief introduction about the speaker, I now request Professor Bhaskar sir to please come on stage and say a few words about our eminent speaker. Before that, I would like to say a few words about Professor Bhaskar sir. Presently, Professor. Thank you.
Actually, with the permission of voices present, I have because our chief guest has received a message from the minister that meeting has been preponed. So we are just making this arrangement. Sorry for any inconvenience. And briefly, I will just say 2-3 lines about Varshney sir. Varshney sir has been involved in DST since 1990, and he has been involved in framing the science policies of India and creating the ambient environment for international cooperation. In fact, he is the Indian co-chair for Indo-German Science and Technology Center. He is also the Indian focal point for BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and also working group on science and technology and OECD, that is Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. He was the governing board member of USIEF, US Indian Education Foundation. He was also representing India and Russia as a counselor SND in Embassy of India in Moscow in 2008 and 11. As far as his academics is concerned, he has done his masters from ALU. Then he qualified NET. He was also a researcher in DU, and he has been conferred with DSc by MIT University, Rajasthan. And he started his career as a teacher in Dharamkshetra, land of Bhagavad Gita, Kurukshetra, and the same place I also joined. He joined in geology department. I joined in environmental science department, and he's instrumental in promoting science and technology. So many articles he shares. He's in our Geological Society member, and he's the vice president of that society. He frequently shares so many articles. I will not take time because I can see his face that he has to leave. Sir, please welcome. Thank you. Namaskar to everyone, each one of you. Today, speak. You see, rituals preparing important trick. National Bank and what will be part of this will also be stop some. Take one by six. Click on. Stick to it. So, please obviously, we are making a condition how we should execute and come out of any challenge or difficulty or whatever situation. So you most of I think there are several house managers also here, and they develop policy for their home. Country develop policy on bigger issues. What would be the foreign policy? What would be agricultural policy? What would be education policy? And recently, with COVID time, we started working on science and technology innovation policy. I just walked through various steps, and then where are we today? Next week. Yeah, internet thing. We are see for the science for the first time. So we have to do and who are focus cultivation. Cultivation was science, and you may remember and normally now I promote some. But then officers got question. Solution. And so when we released on this create particular year data in 83, emphasis on technology. So we said that we should also attain technological competence and self-reliance. And then in 2003, we came up with another thought process that we must have innovation component. Now, if you see the development, so initially we talked about science, then technological, and then we are talking about how science could integrate program with socio-economic with a component of technology. And then lastly, policy we came in 2013, where we were talking about inclusive development. Next. So this particular policy, 2023, we are working. We have started consultation. Formulation takes a very long time. Because you need to stakeholders, what are their expectations? So we have gone to not only faculty but students, school students, industry, governments, financial institutions, what are their expectations? So we have come up with this policy that bottom up growth, decentralized manners. We have created several expert groups. I was a member of one of the expert groups. And then whatever evidence we see on the Indian society that we are next. So if you see the four track, one is public consultation. So we have gone through, we kept this policy open for comments, submissions, and anybody was authorized to make comment. And then track two, we had divided into several tracks, several groups, which I am going to discuss a little later. And then we constituted committee for each group so that experts in that domain could give their idea. Third was because this is a central policy and we need to take state into confidence. We also went for a state consultant. And fourth was mixed committee, which was the apex committee at working level. And now we have given this document to cabinet for their consideration. Next. And whom we have consulted, probably everybody, research student, state government, other ministry, which are not called science ministry but have scientific content, vice chancellors, various universities, women scientists from different parts, individual governments, industry capital, thought leaders, civil society. So our consultation base has been very, very large. Next thing. And if you see that this policy, which we started working in 2021, is the largest, widest, quickest, and most intense any nation policy formation. Nearly 300 have been done. And we have received more than 100,000 suggestions. This policy, for the first time, consulted state and also our diaspora, standard diaspora outside. We are looking for creating gender balance in science and technology. And we have the youngest consultant was 25 years old, the oldest one was 80% in this group, which we have included. Yes. So this policy is divided into 11 chapters, and because time is rather short, so I will quickly go through the highlight of each one of them. Number one, next. So when we next, we've been talking about open science. We are saying whatever is done with public funded money must be made available to everyone. So if you are doing research and you are taking taxpayers' money, your answer would be that. So whatever outcome we is but whatever is the finished product in terms of knowledge, whether you publish it, patent it, it should be available to the group. And here, the very important thing what we are talking about is one nation, one society. Several academic organizations have withdrawn subscribing journals which are becoming expensive because the budget remains same. So what we are planning that if we put together the money which is normally available for research journals to all the universities in this country and buy national subscription. Of course, there are some resistance from the publishers, Elsevier, Springer. They don't want it because now they are selling it to many fellows and making money. But we are saying from individual subscription, we have gone to the institutional subscription, and now it is time that we move from institutional subscription to national. And our idea is that whatever is being published should be available to everyone. It should not be remain confined to the faculty and the student or previous institute. But any institute, any college, a student must have access. Next. Here we are talking how we are going to make our institute what NEP said, higher educational institution here. So if we can make our HEI more faster, it creates several systems. Even labs could be converted into research-based university, and we must augment it with innovation and entrepreneurship. And also, we should constantly update our faculty discussion programs that are happening, but it needs to be strengthened a little bit more. Next. And we are going to create collaborative research center. Idea is the Prime Minister has already launched one district, one product. So if we are focusing on one particular product, so let all academic institutions, scientific institutions, industry work towards that particular product which they have. And that way we are looking for cluster-based approach, and we will be also supporting self-sustaining equipment infrastructure. So what we are doing from DST, we are giving grants, research grant, buy sophisticated equipment, and then you can make it available to variety of people at a fee. Of course, this fee would be nominal for the researchers, some charges for the faculty, but for industry, it would be next please. We also are looking at finance. Next please. How we can make SNP financing more useful. So we are going for digitalization. We are looking that there will be no SEUC in the future. And in the new system, you need to incur, you will be made that this grant is available at your disposal. You incur expenditure debit. So automatically, not only your university system, also government financing system will come to know what has been expended on a particular day. So we are looking for those kind of things. Also, we are looking at for multinational companies how we can encourage them to participate in our cluster-based approach for product, precise product. Next, please. So we are also trying to create a bank. We will give incentive tax incentive to companies, and we are looking how we could further enrich our innovation system. And there would be a bank, something like IDBI, Industrial Development Bank. There would be a SCI Development Bank, which could make long-term decisions. There are projects which are of very long durations. If we should go for those projects, we fund them. And also, a lot of issues are there with GFR and GEM, which we are trying to address through this. Next. Next. So we are now looking for making research also that government appreciates. So what we are looking for is that if we could bring in faculty to work in government for a limited period, 3 years, 4 years, and so that they come up with the knowledge within their institution and give it to the government, and also understand government system and bring it back to the academics. So we are looking for joint appointment, and we are putting a lot of focus on rural problems in the country, realizing takes more than half of 20 years. Next. We are also working on ease of doing research. Here it is something to be proud of, and I can give you the challenges also. We are number 3 in terms of scientific publications. It's a position we need to sustain, and each one of you is expected to continue publishing in high-impact journals. Second, we have got now in terms of technology startup, we are number 3 in the world. We are moving very fastly on the global innovation index. We were 81 7 years ago, now we are 40. And our target is in next 10 years we should be in top 10. So this is possible when we are making new benchmarks for ease of doing research. And that is what policies are. Next. We are also encouraging that each university should have a innovation hub where you can incubate ideas of your students. And if you can do that, university not only will produce knowledge, but will also develop product And students will be confident if they are ready for the mark next year. So little effort is there on technology indigenization. And idea is if a product is available of India made, foreign made, we should come up with our own interest of being prefer India developed products. This will give confidence to you in research. Now, if you see your own household, which washing machine you are using, which television set you are using, what is your mobile phone, you will find most of them are foreign. Why? Because you still do not have confidence in Indian research. And it is our responsibility, I will come when we are talking about communication, that we should make people aware about our quality of research. And if we can do that, we would be happy to do it. We are also looking for some push for deployment of a student and facilitating local efforts. Next. So we are also setting up a strategic technology board, which would be a bridge between strategic departments like DRDO, like Atomic Energy Space, and see how they could. We are good missing. If physicists talking to the mathematician, lot of problem because they can understand the broad sentiment, but fully they can't grasp. So idea is if we cannot talk within our own community to a person spent in another discipline, how we are going to be. So we have encouraged a lot of schools for converting your research into layman language. And if we could make a common man understand what research you are doing, they will have more confidence on your research. So we have launched some special scheme for the special scheme for the PhD student, postdoctoral student, but we are going to the beneficiary of PhD or in future, they must have whatever project they are doing needs to be part. Next thing, we are putting a lot of focus on equity and inclusion. Now, one equity is proper gender balance. I am so happy that in last 10 years, we have doubled number of women researchers. But we are still far from our goal. Right now, this ratio is 70%, which need further improvement. And idea is how should we bring it? We are also seeing that most of the academic and scientific institutions, especially of higher education, are located in urban areas. Are living in rural parts, are missing part of formal education. Also, language is a barrier because if you do not speak or understand English, you cannot speak. That is a kind of capability we have to get. But we need to go in vernacular in a rural science. We are trying to bring even LGBT community. We are looking to bring in differently able people, including Divyangans, how they could be more associated. Next, please. So we are looking for age issue that is something very, especially for those women who have gone out of science for certain period, they want to come to something academic, dual appointment, and also interinstitutional matters. Communication, I think we have already spoken. These are to please next. And then we have now launched a new policy. It's called scientific social response. As a like corporate social responsibility, we are going to ask all industries consider about SSR, also about each one of us is expecting not only in past knowledge, whatever we have gained here to our students, but also to the market. So if we can take science to the commoner, that is the idea. Next. So introduction I have talked about engagement next. I'm sorry, I'm running this because of paucity of time. Now we are looking for what science can do for diplomacy and what diplomacy could do for science. You see, initially, whenever India is developing its relations with any of the potential partners, we are talking in terms of starting with cultural innovation, sports innovation. Science and technology has become an important diploma. So we are doing a lot of it. And also diplomacy is required. For example, you may remember 123 agreement. So India was denied, but we need some strategic collaboration. So currently, for example, if you see the current world order, now Moscow and Beijing are being alienated from other groups. And there are a lot of restrictions coming up. India is hosting G20 meeting, and we can see the sharp difference between those two. But we should make use of those opportunities. We are not against anyone, so we should make use of those opportunities. Now we are looking for how we can develop new governance mechanisms, and we are so happy to tell that this year government has announced establishment of National Research Foundation, which was mentioned in NEP, but it has now taken shape, and DST has been given that responsibility to create National Research Foundation, and we are looking for interministerial level governance. It would be taking care of central state as well as need of all section of the society. So NRF would come and you will be promoting research and innovation. Metrics you have to develop, still we are not there. We will look for professionals coming to work with the government, and that way we are trying to build capacity development. So we are also planning to see institute. We will have a meeting to press report to science level. Next. So overall vision is that we would like India to be in top 3 in terms of science and technology in the next 10 years. We need to attract, nurture, strengthen, retain critical human capital, and this is where we are looking at university that they should continue to provide people-centric science, technology, and innovation ecosystem. We would like to double number of full-time researchers. Our gross domestic expenditure, which normally we are putting a 10 mark of 2% of GDP, is still nowhere there. They are less than 1%. So we have a lot of scope for its improvement. Private sector to contribute more. And then we are trying to set up center of excellence in these fields. I think with this I would like to close next. And I'm so sorry I have to rush it through. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving the brief details on science, technology, and innovation policy. I sincerely thank you for your encouraging words and ideas. We look forward to utilizing your ideas and support in our future endeavors. Thank you so much for the presence.
Okay, thank you, sir. We should have.
We started the celebration for National Science Day on 1st February 2023 with the inaugural lecture by Dr. Anil Sinha, former advisor and head NCSDC, and with the announcement of the activities such as poster competition, essay writing, and ideas related to the theme science, technology, and innovation for national development at regional centers of IGNOU across the country. Nowadays, technology and education go hand in hand. And to achieve it, great Quote is given by National Center for Information in Distance Education (NCIDE) of IGNOU. Dr. O.P. Sharma sir, Director NCIDE, is constantly working towards finding innovative learning and support solutions for the distance learners using the newer technologies, and he has rich experience of working in open and distance education systems. I kindly request Dr. O.P. Sharma sir to please present brief report of National Science Day celebration at IGNOU.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Vice Chancellor, Vikas Mahakar, Honorable Vice Chancellors, Directors of schools, Regional Directors, and all my colleagues here and who have joined through Zoom, and all the students who have joined through different. Very good afternoon to all of you. As it is rightly said that science and technology goes hand in hand with innovation. Now it is true. That's why the School of Sciences and the National Center for Innovation and Distance Education ought to go together to organize this National Science Day event, and that too for a month long. Was started on 1st February with a very important event in which a popular talk was delivered by Engineer Anuj Sinha, former Director of very key positions in the Ministry of Science and Technology, and he had given a talk on excitement of research for open learners. Basically, that was focusing on motivating and encouraging our distance learners towards the research and it was well taken by our students. And on the same day, uh, different events which were to be organized over this 1 month were announced. These were announced by our Professor Satyakam sir, Vice Chancellor, and Mahapatra. They had inaugurated that first day. And on that occasion, mainly three events: poster making competition on science, technology, and innovation for national development. This was one of the events. Another event was essay writing competition on science, technology, and innovation for national development. And third was the ideathon. That was the idea competition on science, technology, and innovation for national development. And the basic objective of these three events were basically encourage IGNOU students towards the creativity, critical thinking, and innovation, and also to inculcate scientific temper among IGNOU students and make them think scientific. These were the basic objectives. That's why we have taken these three different events, because some of these students are having interest in creativity and designing and something. That's why we was thought to have a poster competition. Some are very good in writing, creative writing, and putting their ideas together in that way. That's why the essay writing competition was organized. And other categories also, while working at the National Center for Innovation and Distance Education, we have noticed that many of our IGNOU students, they are coming up with very new innovative ideas to find the solution of different problems of the society, different problems of the country. That's why this idea competition on science, technology, and innovation for national development forum. These three events were announced on 1st February. Thereafter, they were given a time of 20 days. At the same time, the students were requested to submit their entry at the regional centers level also. Many of these students have submitted their entries under these three categories at the regional centers. Regional centers have organized their program, they have evaluated, and that report I hope Pandita will share. But out of those, we received here many entries at the national level. Some were forwarded by the regional centers, some we received directly from the students under these categories. And I would like to share with you, for inviting these entries, we had notified this information through social media, website, and other emails, whatever all possible ways were there. We had tried to inform the students, And as a result of that, I would like to share with you that 96 total entries were received under essay writing committee, and 27 ideas we received, and 55 posters were received under this poster competition. That was through different regional centers. And in order to evaluate these entries and select the best, and also to select the potential entries which could be nurtured further, uh, we had internally constituted internal committees for these three different events. The first was for the essay writing competition, and that committee comprised of Professor Minar Mishra, myself, Dr. Sujata Santosh from the National Center for Innovation and Distance Education, Dr. Susmita Bhaskar, SOITS, Dr. Diksha Dave, Dr. Satya Ras, Dr. Siaram, Dr. Rajvanshi, and Dr. Ravi Rajvanshi, who was the coordinator of evaluation committee. And another committee was a poster evaluation committee, and that was again the two directors were there, myself and Professor Meenar Mishra, Professor Vijay Barai, Dr. Lakshman Prasad, Dr. Mamita Das, Dr. Seema Karla, and Dr. Manisha Pandey. Manisha Pandey was the convener of this. And third committee was on the Ideathon. In that Ideathon, in addition to the directors of both the schools and centers, Dr. Mamita Das, Dr. Diksha Devi, and Dr. Manisha Pandey were the members. Manisha Pandey and Dr. Mamita Das, they were the convener of. And these three committees met 2-3 times. In the first round, they had shortlisted few, and after that, again they evaluated and then discussed and then decided the best entry at the national level. I would like to share with you the criteria for the evaluation. Evaluation of essay writing competition, basically it was having 50 maximum marks, and 5 marks were allocated for the introduction of that essay, and 10 marks for the description of the issues, problems pertaining to the sub-theme, some sub-thematic areas. Because in addition to that major theme of science, technology, and innovation for national development, we had decided a few sub-theme areas also. That was no poverty and zero hunger. Another was good health and well-being. Third one was the clean water and sanitation. Fourth was the sustainable cities and community sustainable agriculture. And fifth one was the affordable, reliable, sustainable, modern living. So these were these sub-theme areas. Under these sub-theme areas, we received entries, and 10 points were given whether it is relevant. Role of science and technology in addressing these issues and problems, 10 points were allocated. And 10 points were allocated for the innovative interventions in these areas, and 10 points for the science and technology enabled way forward, and 5 points for the conclusion. This was the you can say the criteria for the evaluation. Similarly, for the ideathon, again 50 marks were decided, and then 10 marks were allocated for the problem identification, 10 for the relevance of the solution to the problem and the theme, and 10 points for the quality features, the innovative features which they are suggesting, and uniqueness of ideas, 10 points, and feasibility, whether that idea is feasible or not, 10 points per grade. And similarly for the poster competition, 50 points per grade, and plus decided relevance to the theme, because we have seen most of the posters are relevant to the theme. That was one of the major criteria. Originality, artistic composition and design, creativity and innovativeness, message conveyed by the poster, and effectiveness in communicating the interested message. So, based on these ideas, these evaluation criteria, the committee had decided and evaluated all the entries, and based on their recommendations, I would like to announce the name of the winner with the permission of the chair. In essay writing, right? In essay writing, the first award was awarded to Manjunath R. Manjunath R belongs to Central Bangalore. And his theme is affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern. This was the first prize winner. We congratulate Manjunath and also the regional center Bangalore. The second prize under this essay writing competition was given to Krati Jain. Krati Jain belongs to Jabalpur Regional Center, and the sub-theme area was good health and well-being. And the third prize was Silpi Devangan. Silpi is also Sahib. In addition to these first three, it was very difficult for us to select the three. That's why we had taken a further also given some consolation award because although all the essays were very good, they were very creative, innovative, but we had limitation to select the few only. But at the regional center level, certainly regional centers will be awarding them their first, second, third that they will be doing. So three consolation awards also we had recommended. That was one was to Jatinder Singh. Jatinder Singh belongs to regional center Noida, and the theme area is affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern. So regional center Noida and Jatinder Singh is there. We wish you all the best and congratulations. Now this one is to Blessing Matthew under this essay writing commission, and Blessing Matthew belongs to regional center Delhi 3, and the sub theme area is good health and well-being. And the another consolation award was given to Vijay Tulsidas Devika. And this Devika is basically from a regional center Nagpur, but is a jail inmate. Very it's a very nice message. And in addition to that, sir, because 96 MPs we received, and out of those 19 we had recommended to be very fine, very good activity. Out of those, we 6 we have recommended for the award. So 19 are also very good, and we will be willing to publish them if we are allowed to do that. And next category was the poster competition. In that poster competition, the committee again the sub-theme areas were the same. And in that, the first award was recommended to Nikhil Kumar. Nikhil Kumar belongs to Regional Center Patna, and the poster is on good health and well-being. All the poster they are displayed outside. Here, so all of you can have a look at those what quality of posters they are, what message they are conveying. We see that they are very creative. Second prize was recommended to Miss Pooja. This Pooja belongs to Regional Center Chandigarh, and the theme area is modern energy, affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern. So, and poster award has been recommended to Krati Chauhan. Krati Chauhan belongs to Regional Center Bhopal, and he is a great gem despite the tough game. In addition to this, he was snubbing. We have consolation for the national. Now, Pandey, they belongs to Regional Center Delhi, and he is a theme area is good health and well-being. Second consolation part he recommended to Rajan Lakshman. This is from the regional center Nagpur, and it belongs to Central Jail Nagpur. It is a very nice, very fine, very creative. Similarly, another consolation award is given to Sononi Gupta. Sononi Gupta belongs to Regional Center Jaipur, and the theme area is good health and well-being. These are the winners of poster competition. Congratulate you, all of you, and the regional center person. And third category was the idea competition. Because the idea competition again main theme and sub-themes was same, and the criteria, as I have shared with you, that was the problem identification, relevance of the solution, quality features of that idea, uniqueness and feasibility. These five parameters we have considered, and following these five parameters, has recommended again 3 plus 3. 27 total ideas we received, and out of those, the committee has shortlisted best 10 ideas. And out of those, 6 have been recommended for this national level award. Kunal Lambas is our icon of so he belongs to Regional Center Ranchi. I think he is also there with us. He has given an idea, Supreme Urja, very innovative idea. You can have a look. We will share with you all the details. What kind of idea? In fact, he has gone a step ahead also. It's not only idea, but that we can say KRN level 4-5 level it is gone. Another is Dr. Hamira Mulla. Hamira Mulla is again our earlier awardee. She is a by-professional dentist, MD, that is a master's in a dentistry. She belongs to Regional Center Pune. And she has given an idea of deep grammar. It's also a unique idea in their field. And this publishes. And then third is a Jen Stone. Jen Stone is from Kolkata Regional Center. Jen Stone and Nirmal. That's the way we have invested and shared. These are the first 3 winners. And next one is and in addition to that, missing ideas also they can be nurtured further. That's why you promote this kind of whatever they have in mind. That Miss Kusu belongs to Chandigarh, and she has given an idea of chickens. I think she is not innovative ideas in other meetings also very and innovative. She has been participating in many of our programs because we have been organized. And Salim Mehta. Salim Mehta belongs to Regional Center Delhi. He has given a very innovative way of safety of water in the jets. Right? How it can be used. And he has given it without using the water again. That kind of concept he has given. And he has given very well we have also for it. Miss Varghese Sudha is from Mumbai Center. Varghese is he has given a very idea, food for thought. Basically, that is the concept of community praise. Community praise kind of thing he has given, and these are the 3 considerations for. So we congratulate. In addition, so thank you very much for
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
centers also, but Regional Centers has a very highly cooperated in this contest. And you can see in the WhatsApp group and other, almost all regional centers are organizing one or other program today, yesterday, and during this month, they have organized different kind of program. This way, this year, the National Science Day has become in actual sense national, involving all the regional centers, involving city centers, this kind of result you can see. Yes, apart is certainly all these sciences, other those are committee members and the blessings and support of our sons. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share these results. Thank you very much.
Okay. But you are very modest. It is your team's effort equally.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sharma sir, for giving the brief report on the National Science Day celebration. Now I request Dr. Yuki Pandey, Sir, Director, Legal Services Division, Indira Gandhi National Open University, who has more than 32 years of experience in planning and implementation of distance education programs in India to confer about the free code with free report of National Science Day at Regional Center.
Thank you. In Vice team provides direction. Even on time. So it's clear. Let's think that. And say, actually, super level. Including then they created an unity, they make sure that part they have the kind of responsibility that will impact them and the results. So I'm very much thankful to all the listeners for taking so much of the time. And as far as the activities have been undertaken in the month that people is concerned, research centers are organizing these programs today, and most of them are really today. But I have got reports from 20 research centers, around 20 research centers, and from 16. That's so far. So we can tell you briefly about what has been done. And the research center Hyderabad, two expert sessions they organized. Apart from what they did for this PhD that they're writing boosters on teaching and they organized expert sessions. And at the same from what has been done, they one of their MBA first rank for as they on being hired. So that is what has from there. And two expert lectures, one of them is on the Raman effect, and another expert lecture is on artificial intelligence, big data, and data. These two lectures were delivered by Dr. P. Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Exam College, that is on Raman effect. And second one is about artificial and data science that was by W.S. Ramanthi. He is in Department of Computer and Information Sciences, Exam College. So, second is they organized a webinar, and the title of the webinar was Expanding Horizons of Science in Tribal Research. On third February, the organization by Professor Jahangir Mohammed, he is the head of artificial intelligence, which was on Navra. This is about the Bijapur. Webinar was organized by them on March 5th, and Professor Surekha Deshpande, who is Professor of Geology, she delivered webinar. And third is fourth is from the Krishna. They organized the webinar. And the expert who participated in this Professor Daljit Singh, the head of department, Department of Geography in Doaba College. From Pune, the report that the Pune had that India is not right. And from that, they also organized their having apart from what has been done at the national level, they did it at the regional level. Then next and the expert actually was Keshav Singh is from the Department of Biotechnology, Pandit Ravi Shankar. From Kolkata, they conduct 5 years of like aspirations and ideas. Uh, they specialized the development about this national level event, but they didn't have the from Madurai, an expert lecture was organized on the science and the environment by Dr. C. Ravichandran. He is Associate Professor in Department of Environmental Science, Bishop Hamel College. And then they did organize poster competition and they also did this and if one of their students got the first prize, that is on good health and then from Nagpur, essay and poster competition for daily needs that they've done for that. And on 22nd of February, they did an exercise for male units, and on 27th of February for female units separately. So, Regional Center has received 9 essay and 5 posters. That is quite a good. And Jammu, a webinar was organized on lifestyle for environment from science and engineering in sustainable way. That was the title of their webinar. And one of the experts participated was Dr. Anshumari. He is professor and head Department of Quantum Science and Engineering, IIT, ISM. From Vatagara, what system was organized about how to answer there and the perspective of science. And Nikita Bhatia Nikita Bhatia from Jaipur, we have the information that they organized an expert lecture on advancement in data science on 27th of February, they did it. And the expert was Professor Namita Miskal from Malvi National Institute of Technology, Jaipur. Lecture was organized on 5:30 and scientific thinking. And the expert who delivered the lecture was our international Dr. Anshumara. From Dehradun, an expert that now the biodiversity and climate change, connecting the dot for sustainability. And Professor Kusum Arunachalam is the expert who has invited. She is from School of Environment and Environment. From Kohima, a webinar is being organized today that is on chemistry and society, and the expert is Professor Vinod Parsons of Science PhD. In Srinagar, expert lecture was organized on global science for global well-being. And Professor Manzoor M.S. Shah, Department of Botany, University of Kashmir, and Director Internal Quality Assurance of University of Kashmir was shared. So these are some of the
So, giving the brief report of that science in a it's time for the movement. All of us have been waiting for the presidential end. Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra Sir, Co-Vice Chancellor, Indira Gandhi National University, former Director RSC, Director EMTG, IGNOU. The brief I would be by No, I would like to well known is 24 into 7 availability in the salt.
and first of all, make it clear that I am not giving any presidential address. No vice chancellor was supposed to be here. Till 11 o'clock, of course, 10 o'clock we had a meeting where the Prime Minister was addressing online. I was also there. 11 o'clock, there was the launching of BA applied Sanskrit. So I was very fortunate that I was given an opportunity to speak earlier, because once I spoke, then Professor Takam was to speak, and then two vice chancellors who are special guests today, they were to speak, and then our VC had to give presidency. So I knew that we will not be able to this program on time. And again at 1:30 he had a program in Weekend. So he could not come. Therefore, I am here. But in any case, my name was there, so I was opportunity. Let me at the outset congratulate all the faculty members of the School of Sciences on this great day of National Science Day, 28th of February. It's a great day for the entire country, because the government of India has decided that 28 will be celebrated as the National Science Day to commemorate the achievements of the great scientist C.V. Raman for his groundbreaking discovery. So we all encourage every Indian who are particularly students of science to emulate the great man who has achieved success in his life. But at the same time, this is the day when we think about the role of science in our life, role of science in the society. And I'm very happy that the theme of this year's National Science Day is Global Science for Global Well-being. So we are not talking about, though it is a National Science Day, we are thinking of global science and global well-being, because we know it very well that science has no boundaries. It cannot be local, it cannot be national, it has to be international, it has to be global. So therefore, very rightly, those who have thought of global science and global well-being, they have really thought of science beyond national boundaries, how science can contribute to the welfare of the entire humankind. The second thing that has come to my mind is the choice of topics that were discussed for competition across regional centers. I'm very happy that all the topics that they have selected are from the sustainable development SDGs, which all of us promised to achieve by 2030. So whether it is clean energy, whether it is livelihood, whether it is free home, whether it is food, shelter, clean water, these are all sustainable development goals. So I'm very happy that School of Science has put emphasis on topics which are related to the sustainability. Third thing that has come to my mind is the combination of School of Sciences, National Center for Innovation in Open and Distance Learning, and the regional service. School of Sciences symbolizes knowledge and skills. It is the source of knowledge and skills. National Center for Innovation, by very definition, is focusing on innovation and entrepreneurship. And RSD focuses on access, outreach, and network. So when you combine knowledge and skills with innovation and entrepreneurship, and add it with access, outreach, and network, it will be a wonderful, wonderful combination. And that is the reason why I found that this year's National Science Day celebration in IGNOU, in every sense, is very, very unique. Because whole month of National Science Day started on 1st of February, ending on 28th of February. And today, when the director of RSD was presenting his report, he told us that in many of the regional centers today, talks, debates, and discussions on science and scientific topics are going on. So we as a family have definitely lived up to the occasion of the National Science Day.
I told the director NCID because I'm looking after RST and NCID. So I told both of them that why don't you join this kind of activities, not only with School of Sciences, but other schools also, when they are organizing some kind of a national day or an international day, so that all the regional centers will also get involved. And we can also add innovation and startups and entrepreneurship. I'm very happy that the idea was accepted by sciences, NCID and RSD, and this is the beginning. I once again request both the directors who are present here that you have made a good beginning. Correct? Luckily, to continue with this good practice of the school. And lastly, I would say that I was very tensely going through the draft science, technology, and innovation policy. And I was just thinking similarities with the national education. Because when you were making the presentation, Vasne making the presentation, I thought that he was talking about open science. He was talking about open data, talking about open access, he was talking about open source. And we in IGNOU believe in all this. We believe in openness in every aspect of teaching and learning. He was also talking about innovation and entrepreneurship and how innovation can be combined with science and technology to bring out something really new. So therefore, the thing that has been talked about in the draft science, technology, and innovation policy of Government of India is in sync with the national policy, because it also talks about access, it also talks about gender equity, it also talks about inclusiveness by giving more emphasis on the people who are differently able, for women and for the Shulkas and Silkrai people who are located in remote and rural areas, how they can be brought into the culture of science and research in the field of science. So therefore, we are very happy that today a very effective lecture on the draft science, technology, and innovation policy of the university was discussed here. Though he did not have the time, but he had discussed about the big highlights of the science policy, but very well presented. And I also thank all the faculty members for your active involvement in this. Finally, I would say one thing that recently we have signed a MOU, the National Council for Vocational Education, which is a skill review. And by signing that MOU, IGNOU has got the status of dual recognition. A recognition as an awarding body. We can create our own awards. And today we are creating some uses. We can create our own awards, own programs which are almost an SQL, and we can assess our in the field of skill building. So I think that School of Sciences is the best area where we can initiate the actions, because you have knowledge component, you have both skill component. So if you combine knowledge component and skill component and develop some of the courses, maybe they will launch the course. Similarly, geography itself can develop some program, geology itself can develop some program, physics, chemistry, life sciences can develop some programs. If these qualifications are not available in the qualification packs, which are already NSQF aligned, we as a university can create new packs, new qualifications. So my appeal to all the faculty members, since all of you are skills, you have knowledge, you have skills, you provide text, also provide students the way how they will conduct hands-on training. So it's a very unique combination of knowledge and skill. So can the school at least think of that? That some of these courses which are already done can knowledge, because some I find that some are only knowledge, some are only skill. So can we combine both knowledge and skill, develop some qualification packs which are aligned, because recently Army, Navy and Air Force gone to the NCVT to align their courses with the severe qualification facts. So if Army, Navy and Air Force can align their courses with the severe qualification facts, we in the university, why can't we align our courses with the already existing qualification facts or the newly created qualification facts, because the university can only create a new norm. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your powerful input. It is always a pleasure to listen to you. I hope, with the blessings of our dignitaries and distinguished guests, our PGDGI program will receive warm reception. To express our gratitude to all associated with this event, I now request Dr. Ravi Rajvanshi, Faculty of Life Sciences, SOS, to propose vote of thanks.
Before ending the month-long event on National Science Day, I, on behalf of Sciences, in collaboration with National Center for Innovation in Distance Education, NCID, it is an honor for me of thanks on the occasion of National Science Day. I would like to extend our warm gratitude to all the dignitaries who have joined today's program. First of all, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Patron Professor Nageshwar Rao Sarji for his guidance, leadership, organize this program. I would like to extend our gratitude to our speaker, respected Dr. S.K. Vashne, for gracing the occasion and for delivering and expressing an informative lecture on craft science technology and innovation policy of India. I'm sure all must have been immensely benefited by the lecture. Special thanks goes to our guest of honor, Dr. Sailesh Nayak from NIAS Bangalore, for gracing and launching the PG Diploma in Geoinformatics program. I would like to thank Dr. Srikant Mahapadwar Sarji, Pro Vice Chancellor IGNOU, for sparing the time and giving the motivational words to us. And I would also like to thank all the Vice Chancellors of IGNOU for their support, namely Dr. Satyakamji, Professor Kumar Kanji Gandhi, Professor Sumitra Kupreni, and Dr. Manroop Singh Meena Sir. Our sincere gratitude to Dr. U.C. Pandey, Director Service Division, IGNOU, for all the support and wide publicity given to this program. Our sincere gratitude to Dr. O.P. Sharma, Director NCI, for the collaboration and support in organizing the program. Our deep sincere of appreciation, Professor Neelam Mishra, Director of Sciences, under whose continuous support and guidance can encourage and organize this program. We are also thankful for providing all necessary administrative and academic support in organizing this. We sincerely appreciate Professor Madhu Parga, Director Center for Online Education, for providing the necessary infrastructure and live streaming of this important event on YouTube. We also thankfully acknowledge the help and cooperation extended by Shri Rajesh Sharma, PIE to IGNOU, for wide publicity and for arranging the live streaming of the program on the Facebook page. We extend our sincere thanks for assisting us to arrange this program. I sincerely acknowledge the participation of our registrars and directors of the various schools, divisions, regional centers who could spare time for joining us today. I sincerely thank all the members of this seminar and academic activity committee, starting with the chairperson, Professor R. Bhaskar, Professor Kamlika. Here I want to mention that Professor Kamlika Banerjee has also conducted the ISU on the Science Day special. Then Professor S. Mahapatra, Dr. S. Venkatraman, Dr. Ravi, Dr. Neha, Dr. Manisha, Dr. M.P. Newby, Dr. Kakuli, as well as the members of the cultural committee, starting with the chairperson, Professor Lalita, Professor Vijay, Dr. Shubhalakshmi, Dr. Ravi, Dr. M. Parshanath, Dr. Prabhat, Dr. S. Vishwas, and Dr. Seema of School of Sciences for putting their efforts into successfully organizing today's program. Thanks to Dr. Kakuli, Dr. Neha, and Dr. Manisha of School of Sciences for creating the detailed guidelines and posters for circulation regarding the essay poster and innovative idea competition. We are thankful to all the members of the screening and evaluation committee of essay writing, poster writing, and innovative idea competition. The members include Professor Meenal Krishna, Director SOS, Dr. O.P. Sharma, Director NCID, Dr. Manisha Pandey as a convener from School of Sciences, Dr. Momita Das from NCID for both posters and innovative idea evaluations, Professor Vijay Parekh, Dr. Seema Karna of School of Sciences, Dr. Lakshman Prasad from SOPBA for poster evaluation, Dr. Ravi Raghavanshi as a convener, Dr. Sia Dr. Satya Raj from School of Sciences, Dr. Sushmita Bhaskar, SOITS, Dr. Sujata Santosh, NCID, and Dr. Rajvan from SOH for essay evaluation. Dr. Diksha Dave from SOITS has contributed for both essays and innovative idea evaluations. We are also thankful for Dr. for moderating today's program. I would like to thank all the faculty members, office staff of School of Sciences and NCI for rendering voluntary services to make this program a success. Last but not least, I would like to thank all our students and audience who have joined today's program for making this event successful. Apologies on my part if I have missed anyone unintentionally. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a nice day to all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor for giving the vote of thanks. Thank you so much. Now I request the COE technical team, please play the national anthem. And all of you rise up for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधिधरता तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे